Hello and welcome back to Valheim. And sorry. Yes, what I'm going to do is make sure to make all the gear I could possibly want and need for the 5th boss and be able to get all the stuff that I need to summon the 5th boss as well. So everything that leads up to it. Let's turn off the camera mode and see what we can do. Now, the plan is to make the armor, which if I'm not completely wrong, have off camera gathered all the resources that I am going to need. And we are also going to look into making maybe some better food. And we are also going to take a look. The first one over here, which says barley wine base, which then you can't read anything more there. But if you click on it and select it, we can see fire resistance is the rest of the text. So for that one, we need 10 barley and 10 cloudberries. So let's make one of those and get that cooking, because it's going to take a while, so we can get that going and then continue on with some other stuff. There is the cloudberries. Craft. There we go. Then we go in here where we have the fermenters, and let's just pick one. Get you going, and well, like 4 days later we are going to get something out of it. But for now, let's look into, if I remember correctly, I'm going to need basically all the linen thread I have, and I want to look into making the full padded Curious Greaves armor set, which is padded Curious, padded Greaves, and padded helmet. Then make the porcupine, and then make the black metal shield. The porcupine is something I feel is the best one. Of course, some of it is preference in weapon type. But what's really good about the porcupine is you get blunt and pierce damage in one, without it being actually bad, because it's split damage. Let's see, I'm going to need a fair amount of iron to make this. So let's take 90. Maybe I don't need that much. Let's take 60. Let's take a stack of you. And then I'm going to need basically all my line and thread. Let's go with that. Here we go. Right, I'm missing a few other things, which is fine wood, needle, and yeah, fine wood, and a few other things. Yeah, let's make the armor first, though, just so we have that done. padded cuirass, padded greaves, and padded helmet, which used up a ton of thread. I do want to see if I can upgrade as well. Ooh, 10 line and thread each. We'll see if I can. I'm not sure I will be able to. We'll see. What I'm going to need is more fine wood, which I made sure to gather some of as well. There we go. Let's take 10 of you just in case. Oh, right. I need, for the porcupine, I'm going to need, wherever they are, bear with me. Bear with me. Oh my god, where are they? Here they are. Take 10 of you as well. Take 30 of you just in case. And then pick this up. See if we can make the last bits, which is going to be porcupine. Let's make that first. And then make the black metal shields. Let's see, is there any specific styles I feel like going with? Whatever. It's not really that important, but I can't really remember exactly how big of a difference it is texture-wise, but regardless, what I want to do is see, especially the porcupine. Let's upgrade that once. Yeah, let's upgrade the shield. Because the silver shield has a block armor of 78. That's 92, so it's a lot better. It has more block force. Yeah, it does decrease movement speed, but that is the same with the silver shield, so and I can't really do much else with this. It's 26, so it's increasing by 2. 24, 20. Well, whatever. Let's upgrade the helmet once. Regardless, it is going to be an upgrade almost no matter what. But I think what I will do is very quickly is upgrade the porcupine one more time. Increasing my damage capacity can be quite good. I'm not sure if I can upgrade it more. No, I can. I can upgrade it one more time, I think. I'm never 100% sure exactly like how much I can and cannot upgrade something, but because sometimes you can only upgrade it once, sometimes you can't upgrade it at all. It's a bit different from time to time, and most things you can upgrade 3 times, so get it to level 4 basically. And yeah, so there we go. What I should be able to do now. Added curious. Added greaves. Do it like that. Change these. Wolf fur cape, which I should be able to change. Yeah. If I change that to sort of a Locks cape, I will be able to change my looks a bit. Make me look like a bit more like a Varangian god sort of ish. Or maybe a linen cape is more in line, actually. Resistance versus frost. Anyway, this wolf one has resistance versus frost. Yeah, so which means I can still go into, yeah, I think that's the case. I put it, oh my god, put it in the wrong way around, apparently, seems like. Let's see if we can replace that, and yeah, there we go. That's the correct way around. Can I? Yep, I can. Yep, I can put up the whole armor piece set. Yep, I'm going to do that with the rest of the stuff I have, which will hopefully fix my issue with old armor taking up like a full box or more. Let's see, if I want to make some more food stuff, what kind of food are we talking about? We're talking about the blood pudding, right, which needs barley flour, blood bag and thistle. Bread dough, which requires a large amount of barley flour, and unbaked lox pie. So those three is basically the three things which I haven't made or seen the stats of, due to the fact that the unbaked lox pie and the bread dough we need to bake in the oven behind us here to actually see the stats of it. So I think it's time to see if we can possibly find out how we can upgrade our food situation, because I would not be surprised, especially when it's time for the boss, the 5th boss. I would not be surprised that if we don't make the best kind of food we can make, we will die. So Yeah. Let's make bread dough, which will make 2 and make the unbaked lox pie. Make 1 of you. Just test to see, because if it's not worth it, I will not do it. But if it is worth it, then I will do it. There's more barley flour. I thought the I didn't have any more flour laying around, but no, I certainly do. Whatever, let's put those away. I need the blood bags. There they are. I think it was like two thistle, 2 blood bags, and I think like some barley flour. Yeah, 4. Okay, so let's make 1 of you. Sadly, it's just making 1, and that's actually a rather expensive recipe, to be honest. It's not a cheap recipe. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. All right, there. It doesn't work. Sadly, I think I need to go and pick stuff up from there. Which... yeah, I'm not sure if I need to go and take it out or if it will pop out when it's done. I haven't actually used that piece of device before, so not entirely sure how it's going to work. Here we go. More arrows. Anyway, it's probably going to take that amount of time. Okay, so we now have the stats, and the lox pie, meat pie, is a health one, health-based one, which is actually really good. The bread one is stamina primarily, where the duration isn't that good. It's not bad, but it's not... in that regard, actually, the blood pudding is better. And I think also somewhat cheaper. Let's see if we can sleep. And we should at least have an idea of food and going forward. One thing that I do need to do, which I remembered now that I realized that I actually need to change is let's see, what I need to do is, let's see what it requires. It requires 3 iron and 3 chains. I need to change the instead of using the early cooking station, I need the iron cooking station, which is a bit bigger. See, let's put it there. I don't think I need a second one. I don't think so, at least. And then have... this one there. I think. I can still reach. I can cook items there. If we, for example, test now, because these I couldn't, the locksmith I could not do before. The same being the case with the serpent meat, which I don't remember how I got hold of, but I do have them one way or another. But yeah, this one is big enough so it can actually handle these. Add some more fuel. Oh. And yeah, so all that I need to do is just wait for these to finish, and we can see what the food stats, what the effects of eating it is going to be, and compare it with the blood pudding, the locksmith pie, and the bread. And it might also open up new recipes, because some recipes require the cooked version, whereas others do not. And yeah, so one tip is always cook the food and see if it unlocks more options, which it did for me. And I sort of remembered it that it would, and one of them is the serpent stew. Right, and that one is really, really, really good. It has a 30-minute duration. Right. Yeah. So the best thing you can make is serpent stew, locksmith pie, and the blood pudding. And the blood pudding more or less only because it is 30 minutes and actually has a bit more stamina and health than the bread. So there you go. The best kind of food you can make. Requires locksmith and serpent meat, and you need it in the form of the locksmith pie, which requires the raw locksmith, so don't cook that. But the serpent meat needs to be cooked as well, so for the serpent stew to be craftable. Let's see where we put this. Let's put it in here. And yeah, so we have, I think, the menu going forward. Right this second, I don't feel like it's needed, but it is something I will do later, especially when we want to fight against the last boss, or the 5th boss. Not sure if the developers are going to add another boss of some kind, but they are working on the Mistlands right now, as far as I understand, and it might mean that there will be a 6th boss. I'm not sure. Well, I think we are going to have to just wait and see on that front. Now, you might wonder, why am I destroying my boat? Well, there is a very good reason for that, and that is because... Ignore my death. It was me being stupid off camera. Yeah, all this area here, we have basically found every single camp there is in this plains biome. I think we have a few more left to find, but there are no more like cooling totems. No more totems to find in this biome where I put up my camp and my farm. My forward base, so to speak. So, what do I need to do? Well, I need to go somewhere else to find 2 more, at the very least, because I need 5 to summon the boss, and to find the summoning spot and to find 2 more totems to actually be able to summon the boss, we need to go somewhere around here. I don't remember exactly where it is. I have scouted off camera just to have an idea of where to go, and so mostly it's just so I don't wander aimlessly for like 50 episodes trying to find, which is going to be very boring, and not only from a viewer perspective, but from a player's perspective as well. So yeah, so I sort of know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go somewhere around here, which is where I will find a boss summoning spot and enough totems. More than enough totems, to be honest. There are more totems than I will probably ever need, but we will go there just so we can find, whoops, wrong door, so we can find the things we need to summon the boss and then fight the boss, and the spot where the boss actually can be summoned, because yeah, that is usually what makes it take such a vast amount of time going forward. Like, you're running around like a headless chicken trying to find where you can summon a boss. That is usually your biggest time sink, apart from grinding resources. But anyway, what am I doing? Where am I going? Why am I just standing here? Well, I have, just to summarize what we have done, and collect, so I can collect my thoughts a bit as well. I have teared down the boat so I can actually teleport myself a bit closer and not do as a long journey over already traversed waters. And we have made the weapon, the new shield, and the full set of armor, which means that I have more armor total and should be harder to kill. And I should also be able to fight a bit better. This fermenting base is almost done fermenting. Might pick that up before we get started in the next episode. Anyway, what I will do between episodes is just make sure I have food and stuff, so we don't run out during the trip, because that could be annoying and a bit embarrassing. But I will do that off camera, and we will get back to actually doing the trip, which is to try and find the boss summoning spot and the places where we can find the totems, which are going to be sort of around where the boss summoning spot is. Not in the same area, but close by at least. So that is what we can look forward to from here on out. And I actually do like the padded cuirass and greaves, like the padded armor set, because it makes you look a bit like a Varangian guard. But I do need to change my cape to get that more Varangian guard look. But anyway, we will say that all that I ask of you now is that you like the video, because that would be super awesome and nice if you did. And yeah, with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.